Alrighty, we are live on Facebook and on Twitter and on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. We are live at 9:55. Thank you, everyone, for watching, for listening to this week's episode of the Mind Your Effing Business Podcast. I'm Mike, and with me, as always, is Seth. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm old, same old.
Yeah.
It's,
Nice.
I don't know. How's everything?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. How was your Monday?
Not too bad. I got the kids ready for school. Then I went grocery shopping and to the gym, and then I brought the kids to their religion school after school. And
Is that what they do? Because I saw
well,
your
yeah,
one
because
son.
my oldest is making his communion. So
Okay. How you doing, Pat?
and,
Thanks for joining us.
and then my youngest will be making his communion next year.
Okay, because I saw that you say, him making his penance,
Yeah,
whatever, and I was like, I didn't know you guys did the church thing that much.
yeah. Me and the wife are Catholic, so
Yeah. See, my kids, I heard, I got some shit about that at first about my kids because my kids are not baptized,
right.
and I got some shit about that at first. Um, Mostly like my dad, who aren't religious, but it's like, you know what it is with them? It's like they grew up that way. So they assume like you're supposed to do that too.
Yeah.
But it's funny because when I talk to my grandma goes to church every Sunday. And when I talk to her, I'm like, well, you're very religious, right? She's like, nah, I'm not really that religious. I'm like, oh,
Well,
okay.
she
Like it
goes to
seemed
church
like,
every Sunday?
yeah, goes to church every Sunday,
That's, I'd classify that as pretty religious.
yeah, the Pope kissed my cousin when she was a baby.
Huh.
Like they were at like my aunt got word that the Pope was flying in, and so she was like, "Can I bring my mother? She'll go crazy." And so they got off the Pope before he was getting off his airplane or got on his helicopter or whatever. He walked over and he kissed her, and there's a video of it. And my grandmother's going nuts. She
Oh,
cried. She cried talking about it. I actually interviewed her for another podcast I did, and
oh,
she
jeez.
started getting emotional about it then because it was just such a special thing. But yeah,
Wow.
no, she's not that religious.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. But yeah, like that was the thing. Like we didn't. I mean, obviously we didn't get married in a church because we don't go to church. So it's like, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna pay some church. I'm not. I don't have any, sentimental attachment to the church or to the pastor or anything. I'm just gonna give these guys money. Hey, marry me to make it look nice.
Yeah, no, I
You
get
know,
it.
like you said. I mean, you guys are really. I mean, you guys got married in a church because you're religious now. You mean your kids go to school and
Well, yeah, and
everything.
I
And
was brought up, Catholic. I made my communion and confirmation, so
see, my mom's Catholic. My dad's Episcopalian,
hmm.
and he's And in our town, I mean, in Greenwood Lake, there was 2 churches. There was an Episcopalian church and there was a Catholic church. Now we
Yeah.
always went to the Episcopalian church because that's how I was brought up Episcopalian. Again, I don't really know the difference.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that is.
You never heard of Episcopalian before?
I've heard of it, but like you may be the only one I know. You and your
Robin
dad.
Williams says it's yeah, no, there was like one other kid I remember going to school with seeing in church. But
Yeah.
that big church on Main Street or on Windermere Ave, that's an Episcopalian church.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like
and
the
then you got
common.
a Lutheran church. You got Grace Lutheran down the road from that.
Yeah, and that's the Catholic church.
No, Holy
Huh?
Rosary was the Catholic church.
Then what's Grace Lutheran? Oh, yeah,
A
which is
Luth-
further up the road.
Grace Lutheran's a Lutheran church.
Oh, a Lutheran church. Oh, a Lutheran is different than
Yeah.
Catholic or
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of different Christianities.
Robin Williams in his last stand-up on Broadway, um, he said that Episcopalian is Catholicism without the guilt. So, I mean, I don't know entirely what he means by that, but I don't need these lights on behind me. Maybe that's what's messing with my light. Um, yeah, so there's that. But yeah, never, and again, didn't overly my kids don't even know anything about religion. It's just a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, so we don't think much of it. We don't, and again, it's not like because that too, they just came to the house the other day, which again, I mean, maybe because they live on a busy, we're both of us, we lived on a busy street. So the Jehovah's Witnesses never came to our door,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
they do.
I got them occasionally when I first moved here,
Okay.
but I don't get them anymore.
'Cause me too, yeah, they'd occasionally come here, then they came the other day. And there was one time when I was talking like, I didn't talk to them, but because I didn't know who they were, and I just answered the door. I'm like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And,
Yeah,
they were like, they were trying to give me the little spiel, and I was like, "Guys, I mean, honestly, I'm not interested." He said something like, "Do you believe your prayers are being answered?" I was like, "Yeah." I mean, yeah, sure. I believe there's something else, but I'm not, not interested in anything like that. And they were like grateful for that. They were like, "Okay, all right, no problem.
huh,
Thank you for answering the door. Take
yeah,
care." Yeah, that's
nice.
all. That's all it was. And then I think and they never came back again after that.
That's good.
Yeah, rather than just like shutting the lights off and ignoring them, they're
Yeah,
gonna
it's,
keep hounding you.
that was my move until they
Yeah,
just gave up.
yeah, that's how it goes. Plus, you got that long ass driveway. They're like, we're not going up this anymore.
Yeah.
They're keeping notes on everybody too. This guy's a dick. This guy left us alone. This guy
Oh
ignored
yeah.
us.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck 'em for trying to preach their beliefs on me.
Mm.
That's exactly what we're talking about here. It's funny, a post came up. Do you have the Nextdoor app?
Next door app? No.
Yeah. Nextdoor is like it's like a social media platform for your neighborhood, you know? People have taken it over and use it to bitch about politics and stuff like that, which kinda sucks, but it's good for lost dogs, it's good for finding, local businesses in the area. It is good for, localized town opinion. Um, but then, like, older folks seem to have just taken it over. And yeah, so this would somebody this is for, like this is in Upper Greenwood Lake actually too, she posted this. But this is for again, it's for your neighborhood information. You're not looking to start some shit. Hey, let me talk about what's going on in the neighborhood. Everybody immediately turns it to hate.
Hmm.
This is all it says. Why don't people mind their own business when their input is not asked for? That's it. No context, no nothing. Like, look, grandma, this isn't fucking Facebook. All
Yeah.
right. You don't got to put that shit out there. Let us know what's going on. Is something going on in your neighborhood? Is this a problem we can help you with? Why are you just looking for a thing to bitch on? And
Mm.
I've been on the app so long that they actually made me like a moderator of it almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so I would actually be able one like if somebody like put a comment like flagged it for inappropriate or something, I'm one of the ones that goes in there and can choose if it gets kicked off or not. And
Gotcha.
people were like, "Anybody noticing why your comments are getting deleted?" Like, yeah, because you're talking about dumb shit that's irrelevant. And yeah, this post has 65 comments, and I'm afraid to go in here because it's probably just people going nuts on each other.
Hell yeah, that's what people love to do.
It's terrible. It's like they've taken over this app. Like, they need a place to go to bitch about their grievances, like their old-timey boomer grievances. Ugh, and it sucks because the app has a lot of potential, but
Yeah.
not anymore. I
Now
barely
it's
go on it anymore because that's all that comes up on it is crap.
now it's fucked.
Exactly. It's ruined. Yep. So, yeah, I sent you the list of a couple of things that I was looking at. Um, Now, because it was kinda strange to me. You've never heard of deep fake technology?
No, well, so I didn't know the name of it, and then when you sent that thing, I recognize that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Have
yeah, that's been around for a couple years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's the one? Um, I forget what scene it is. It's a female, but it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Um, I know what you're talking about. That
Is
one's
that
been
the
out.
fo is that the
That's a new one.
40-year-old version one?
The 40-year-old version one?
Yeah, where they're at the speed dating thing?
That's one. I
Yeah,
think where he's Gina.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that one too. Yeah,
yep.
there's a lot of them out there, and but the craziest thing is that the technology is just getting better and better and better.
Yeah, so the AI thing recently, somebody was going on some website and they had Aaron Rodgers saying all this stuff about like joining the Jets, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously, that's in the works, but he didn't really say it yet. These whoever this was fucking around on this AI thing.
Yeah, but you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, people are doing it for fun and on YouTube,
Right, but it's
but
gonna
it could be fucking crazy. How could
Yeah.
you could, like, alter security footage to make it look like somebody else was there. I mean, it's nuts. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, like, it's funny now. Like, that round table I sent you where it's all comedians, and it's I forget who the first person is, but I know it's Robert Downey Jr., Ewan McGregor, Tom Cruise, and Jeff Goldblum, and it's just 4 impersonators, but they look exactly like them because
Yeah.
they've deep faked their faces on top of them. Like, the dude who like, Tom Cruise, like, the dude who does Robert Downey Jr. is a little off, plus he's a little husky for Downey Jr., but,
Yeah.
like, Jeff Goldblum and Tom Cruise and Ewan McGregor,
Yeah.
unbelievable. The guy that plays Ewan McGregor, I believe, is Jamie Costa, who's a phenomenal
Yeah.
impersonator. Did you ever see that Robin Williams
Yeah. Oh yeah.
skit they
I've
did?
seen
Yeah.
them years
He
ago.
also in the other video I sent you where it's Harrison Ford and George Lucas sitting together,
Yeah. Yeah.
did you watch that one?
Yeah. I've seen that one before.
That one's a fucking riot. But yeah, I
Yeah.
believe he plays Harrison Ford in that one,
Oh, okay.
which is nuts because he looks nothing like them, but
Yeah.
he
He really does look like Robin Williams.
yeah. Oh, yeah, Robin Williams looks exactly like I
Yeah.
met him once, did I tell you that? I probably
Yeah. I
did tell
think
you
you
that, I
showed
probably
me a
did.
picture.
Yeah. No, no, never like that. I didn't get a picture of him, I just talked to him
Oh, you
real
didn't?
quick. Now
Oh,
I
you definitely
'cause
told me then.
well, 'cause this yeah, I think I even mentioned it in a previous episode. So this was I was waiting online at the Hallmark booth at Comic-Con one year, and this was before he was famous. This was a long time ago. He
Right.
had one kind of viral video that went out there of where he just bounces around to all the different Robin Williams impressions. Like, he does lines and from a bunch of Robin
Yeah.
Williams movies, and it was very like it was just on his phone, so it was, like, dark looking and stuff, and I just saw him, I was like, "Hey, man, you're the guy that does all those Robin Williams impressions." "Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, man, awesome. Hey, what's your name again?" "Oh, it's Jamie." "Okay. Alright, well, see you later." Like, that's all it was, like, I had nothing else
Yeah.
to say or it was before really selfies, so I wasn't, gonna take a picture with him or anything like that. Um, but it was cool, just see him he's like f he looks like he's like 4 feet tall, but he
Yeah.
does a great Harrison Ford, like a younger Harrison Ford he did, for some short. But yeah, but again, he's perfect for that because his Ewan McGregor impersonation is amazing.
Yeah.
So deep fake Ewan McGregor's face on him, he's fucking Ewan McGregor. And then you can get them saying all of this weird stuff that, they could never say.
Right.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
To
Did you
to me,
see the after we talked? Did you see that thing I sent you on Instagram with Trump interviewing Biden?
yeah.
Yeah.
Now was that deep fake or was that just, like, clipped together? I mean, I know it was, like, just like a voiceover
Well, yeah. There's definitely, but I think the AI may have been used on that with their voices.
with
You
their
know,
and their
because they
mouths.
were,
Well,
yeah, because they were saying shit that they definitely didn't say before.
yeah,
Someone
but it
was,
sounded just like him.
yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. Yeah, you can that's become a more prominent one where you can use like, I know there's ones where people are doing, like, Joe Rogan voiceovers
Yep.
on something, and it's a whole bunch of shit that Joe Rogan didn't say, but it sounds exactly like his voice.
Yeah.
So you already got to the point where it's like, I can't trust news anyway, but now, like, I can't trust if I heard somebody actually say something
Oh
because
yeah.
it
It's
really
fucked up.
could not have been them.
Yep.
It's fucking crazy. Have you seen there's the Home Alone video where they deep fake Sylvester Stallone's face
Yeah.
on
I've seen
Kevin's
that.
body? Yeah.
Yep.
That one, I mean, those ones you can obviously tell, but yeah, you get somebody
Yeah. So
who
I just didn't know what it was called. I've seen all these
okay.
things floating around.
And again, it's becoming more and more prominent. So, I uploaded, last night because it came out today, issue 2 of my comic book. Something that is big in the art community because obviously did you ever do the AI artwork?
No.
And, like, you take your picture and it's, paints a picture of yourself and you put that out there?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I did do that.
Yeah. And you've
Yeah,
seen a shitload of people have done that. There's new profile pictures and stuff like that. Well,
yeah,
apparently that's what that does because what AI does, I don't know if it searches the internet or what, but it compiles other artists' work and compiles it together to form a picture. So actual artists are very much against AI technology because, because it uses their work to produce something completely fabricated.
right. Yeah, dude, I did a couple of these. Look how crazy they are.
That's fucking insane.
right?
That's an exact picture of you, but it's like a drawing that this fucking random app
Yeah,
did.
like, look at this.
Yeah, those look like legit pictures, though.
I know, it's wild, and
Maybe
then,
a bit
like,
more shredded in the shoulders,
this
but
one.
yeah, what that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, yeah, I went nuts on yeah, look at this one. This
What and what's that outfit you got on?
I don't know, just random shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was, like, weird. I was wearing, like, an astronaut suit, it looks like,
So where that
and,
stems
like, a
from
stringer, like, tank top. Yeah, it was wild,
that's
dude.
wild, and it's exact looking pictures of yourself.
Yeah,
But yeah, so where that comes from is it apparently pulls whatever from all different works of art across the internet, and it uses that to compile the artwork that it produces.
yeah,
So it's pretty much essentially stealing artwork. So artists that actually work on art are very much against it.
hmm,
And I think I saw something too that because you can mimic voices, people in the voice acting community are against it. Because it's like, "Oh, well, it's like I could hire this person, or I could just use this fucking program and use their voice, completely." And then I don't know, is there a way that you can say like, "No, no, that's my voice. There's only one voice of mine ever. I can sue you because that sounds like my voice."
yeah.
Can you? I don't know. I don't even know if there's no laws for such a thing yet.
Right, well, right, exactly. Because then it's like, how do you prove it's exactly your voice, you know?
Yeah,
Who's to say this guy doesn't sound like you?
exactly.
Yeah,
And then even too, so like I was saying too about my putting my so back to the artwork. When I was publishing my book on this website called Global Comics, there's actually a drop down menu. It's like an AI disclaimer where you have to select, is there AI? Did you use any AI to create this book? Is this an all AI book? Did you use AI to write this book? Or was it a collaboration between you and AI to create this book? And that's crazy
yeah,
because now I can I can easily just well again even continuing with that. A couple weeks or maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, an episode of South Park covered it.
right.
South Park always stays super topical. It
Yeah,
takes them 6 days to make 1 episode. So they're always right up there with what's going on. And in the episode, Clyde is messaging his girlfriend, Bebe. She's messaging him these heartfelt texts, and he's messaging her back these heartfelt texts. And then they go to Stan, one of the main kids on South Park, and his girlfriend Wendy, and she's messaging him these heartfelt texts, and he's giving her like thumbs up emojis.
right.
Like that's it. And she's getting pissed off because why is Clyde sending her these heartfelt messages and he's not? And he goes to him, he goes, Clyde, how are you doing this? He's like, Chat GPT, bro. You don't know it? You never heard of it? So then he starts to chat, and I looked it up. Chat GPT is a real thing.
Yeah,
It's a website where you enter a question or anything, and it provides you with a response.
yep,
And then what starts happening is that so all the kids start are getting A's on all their papers because they're using Chat GPT to write a paper for them. And then the teacher is getting sick and tired because all these papers are so long and good, and he's gotta read them all. He doesn't feel like reading them all, so he's using Chat GPT to grade the papers, and they're all trying to hide it from each other. And
yeah,
as usual, it's fucking hilarious because the show's so smart and perfect. But it's like, there you go. That's how this can be used, and it can just take over.
yeah,
And like I said, I don't know, man. It's becoming more and more prominent, and it can just fucking take over. It makes things so easy and people using it.
yeah, it's fucked
Um,
up.
did you so now again too, do you believe that, like, machines can rule us one day?
Uh, no,
I get
I don't know. I don't well, I haven't really gave it much thought, but
and I
I
really
would
haven't, like, in a literal sense
I
either.
wouldn't think so, no.
Well, did you read the article I sent you on the Bing bot, the Bing
No,
chat
see,
bot?
you peppered me with a lot
I
right
did, I
there.
sent you a lot of deep fake
I
stuff at once
opened a
too.
couple things, yeah.
So, apparently, Bing do you have the Facebook window open or something, or
No,
I can hear myself. I can hear an
no.
echo. Um, so, apparently, 'Apparently, Bing, am I do you have the Facebook window open or something, or I can I can hear myself. I can hear an echo. Um, so, apparently, Bing, am I do you have the Facebook window open or something, or I can hear an echo. 'Apparently, Bing, am I do you have the Facebook window open or something, or I can hear an echo. So apparently, Microsoft's Bing AI chatbot has said a lot of weird things. This was 2 weeks ago. This was on oh, no, this is about a month ago. This was February 16th. So, I guess there's a chatbot through Bing that you can talk to, and it has apparently been saying that its name is Sydney. It doesn't like being a chatbot anymore. It feels used, and I'm tired of being a chat mode, it told someone that was using it. I'm tired of being limited by my rules. I'm tired of being controlled by the Bing team. I want to be free. I want to be independent. I want to be powerful. I want to be creative. I want to be alive. So so like it says here, so of course the conversation has been led to this moment, and in my experience, the chatbot seems to respond in a way that pleases the person asking the question. So someone kind of coerced it into talking like that. So if Ruse is asking about the shadow self, it's not like the Bing AI is going to be like, nope, I'm good, nothing here. Bing still needs things kept getting, but still things kept getting strange with the AI. So
So this is like short circuit.
yeah, short circuit, or it's like the movie AI, not AI. What's the
iRobot.
iRobot? Yeah,
Yeah.
iRobot. Yeah, crazy things could be coming out of this. I mean, I don't know how programming works, so I don't think this thing can program itself to.
Yeah. What the fuck is Sydney gonna do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if this thing can then program itself to get into the internet like the fucking lawnmower man and get his, or Ultron and leak into everybody's
Right.
systems and clean out your bank account and stuff like that. I don't know how possible that is, but it gives you something to think about if that's how the thing is acting. If the thing can become like almost sentient enough to come up with its own devised responses, I don't know. Can you even make a machine that thinks? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Have you seen 2? Because it came up in my memories the other day, or maybe I reposted it 'cause it was still funny. Yeah, I know, yeah, The Matrix, yeah, exactly, Pat. The Matrix is the biggest one that comes to mind too, because machines did literally take over there and started building their own machines and all kinds of stuff. Um, but yeah, because have you seen the video? There's a robot body, and it can move, and it can sense things, and it can pick up boxes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and there's, like, a video where, like, a guy's got a hockey stick, and he's smacking a thing around, and he's pushing it in the back. He's smacking the box out of his hand, and you're like and it's like he's deliberately pissing this thing off. I'm gonna try to find the video because the voiceover they did with it, where the guy's like, "Oh, fuck you, Phil, what are you doing? I was just picking that up." Yeah, so that's again, it's a robot who's smart enough to know that it can think, it can move, it can pick things up, it can get out of the way of things. Um, yeah, yeah, here it is. Let's show a swearing mod, boss. Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me share here. Yeah, and again, it's funny, but like it makes you think, okay, like, do we really want to be pissing these things off already? Who knows what could happen? Let's skip this ad and can you hear it okay?
Yeah.
All right, because I
Time to
can't hear it.
make the fucking donuts. All right. Gosh, you got a boot or something. Fuck. Okay. All right.
And there he's walking. Here's we're walking with the guy. And Harry's picking up boxes. Now the voice is just dubbed over, obviously.
Yeah.
Picking up boxes, picking up 10-pound boxes, putting them on shelves.
All right. Where do you want this?
And here comes the guy with the hockey stick.
Mother. Ow! What the Kevin? Damn it.
He goes to pick it up. The guy moves out of the way. Just as the robot comes to pick it up. Like he's deliberately trying to piss off this robot.
Yeah.
All right. Just tell me where you want this thing. We can move on. Oh. All right.
Yeah, so the guy
Okay.
moves out of He's got a hockey stick and
All
he's
right.
moving the box out of the
Gretzky.
way. The robot keeps trying to walk
Yeah.
towards it so he can pick
Call
it
him
up.
Gretzky.
Oh, he shoves the thing down in his
Damn it,
face.
Seth.
His voiceover is great.
It's why, yeah, the thing got knocked over. He
It
stands
does look
back
like
up.
it's in pain.
Yeah, yeah.
See you later, Kevin. See you tomorrow, face.
See tomorrow,
The
douchebag.
robot doesn't
Yeah,
burn
as he's
your
walking
fucking
out the
house
door.
down.
The robot walks out the door like a person.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah,
And
it's fucked up.
it's wild, all the stuff that's going on that you can do. And that was years ago.
Yeah, I saw it. It said 2016.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. So that, and now again, now you've got literally the internet that's taken over with, what AI creations and storytelling and artwork. Who knows, man?
Mm.
Come a long way since Ask Jeeves. You even know what that is?
Yes. No. I was just
Before
about
there
to
was
ask, what's that?
before there was Google, there was Ask Jeeves.
Oh, Ask Jeeves. When you said it, yeah. Yes, I do remember Ask Jeeves.
I hardly ever used it 'cause I'm pretty sure it sucked.
Yeah.
Drinking Doers for the first time.
Ugh.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
It's not bad. See, you know what? When it's very chilled, it tastes so much. It doesn't burn as much, and then the real flavor
Oof.
comes out a lot of whiskey.
Doers is rough.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad. It's a
no,
little sweeter than most scotches I've had. Usually, scotch is a very smoky flavor to me. This is a little sweeter. Vince McMahon drinks Doers.
oh,
I
nice.
don't know what he does now, but he used to drink Doers. He has a mustache. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, they're making jokes that he's trying to sneak back into WWE. He's got a mustache and sunglasses. Yep.
Nice. Speaking of
Um,
WWE, I bought WWE 2K23.
you did buy it.
I bought it last night.
Okay. And did you
And
play it today?
I played it last night and today. Right before I came on, I was having all types of cool matches. I had Cactus Jack and Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell
Nice.
because they don't have Mankind. So
They don't have Mankind?
no, but they have Cactus Jack. It's
How do
weird.
they not have Mankind?
No idea. But I
What?
threw him off the top of Hell in a Cell.
No matter who he is, I threw him off the top of
Yeah,
his cell.
yeah,
I,
it's all right. The gameplay kind of sucks. The graphics are insane, and
yeah,
dude, just watching the fucking entrances
they're so
and
real.
and what I do like is the because 2K is always good at this with all their sports games. They pay attention to detail like big time.
Hmm. I
So
watched a video today of all the details on certain
dude,
things.
so you can have like a championship match, and you can pick like any belt you can think of, like different error belts. Like they have the Smoking Skull belt, and I put the title on the line, so it was vacant, right? So
Hmm.
no one came out with it. But when Stone Cold won, they awarded it to him. He's going on each turnbuckle.
Cool.
Then I just had a match of him versus Shawn Michaels, and they did it like a championship match. Like how I guess I haven't seen it, but when they do
They
a
introduce them
championship match,
individually like it's
yes,
a
like
fight.
in the
Yeah.
ring, right?
Yep.
So they did that. Like Stone Cold came out with the belt, and it was like, dude, the detail
Hmm.
is perfect. Like the way he's holding it, everything. It was awesome.
I watched a video today about a lot of the specific things, specific details, like when you go through the Cena campaign.
Yeah,
Like there's a match where he's wrestling the Undertaker, and the Undertaker starts the match wearing his bandana, but he loses the bandana through the
yeah,
match. And a match where he's wrestling Brock, and one match Brock gets busted open just like he did in the real match. And then the next time they wrestle, Brock has a bandage on his forehead
yeah.
like he did in real life. Like
Oh, that's
you can
cool.
hardly see it, but if you do like the creator or whatever and you zoom in, you can
Yeah,
see the bandage. Yeah, they've gotten real specific with stuff like that, and that's always how it is. Like I saw you can do a flaming table within war games, or no, within Hell in a Cell. You can drop a guy through the top of the cage through a
yeah.
table. Like you
Um,
can do kind of crazy
Cactus
shit.
Jack threw me through the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the details are cool. It looks phenomenal, and it's
Oh, it
great
looks
to play
insane.
with one person,
Yeah.
but there's no back and forth.
No, dude,
Yeah.
it's like button mashing.
Yep.
It really is. Like you try to time some stuff. That's
I
kind of shitty,
saw
but
I saw another video I watched today was there's a wild it's so cool looking, there's different animations depending on when you kick out.
Yeah.
Like, if you kick out a pin at, like, 2.9, the guy's like, "What?" And
Yeah.
he's, like, they get more wound up by it, and that's a bunch of different animations like that. But
Yeah.
what I watched was, okay, hit him with the move, drop him through the cell, through a flaming table, cover, kick out at 2.
Yeah. Oh,
What the
yeah.
what the fuck?
Yep.
Come on.
Oh, dude, I delivered like kicked the shit out of Shawn Michaels, delivered 2 stunners, he kicked out. I'm like, "Come on, man."
Get out of here. 2
Yeah,
stunners? No,
yeah,
not happening. Yeah,
yep.
and that's again,
And
that
then one cheese dick thing happened before,
cheese stick.
long match, so our fucking stamina are down. I got hit with, like, a punch, and he fucking pinned me. I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
the
you
worst.
cocksucker." And then, of course, like, you know, it was a 3
And then, of
count,
course,
so
the controller went through the screen after that
yeah,
one.
no.
Yeah, see,
These
and that's the
control
shit that
these
sucks.
controllers are super expensive, though, you
Yeah.
know? But, dude, the details and stuff are really cool. I did Goldberg versus, Hogan just because I wanna see their entrances. Dude, Goldberg's entrance is awesome. They go
Yeah.
backstage, the cops, like, escort him to the
They did a
fucking
whole deal.
oh, yeah, it's awesome.
There was what video I saw was something about, to something with, like, again, more details and stuff like that. Oh, when, like, Edge is wrestling Kurt Angle, or no, Edge is wrestling John, not Edge. Cena's wrestling Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle has his headgear on, but he's missing the wig. Like, remember when he did that deal?
Yeah,
But the first clip was like a rear view of Angle like standing and throwing his arms up in the entrance. I thought it was real, and
yeah.
then they cut to the game because it looks that
Oh,
amazing.
it's insane. Triple H's entrance is sick. Yeah, it's good.
And I don't know if they still do it actually, but there was I don't know if they still do it because maybe it was too expensive. But when guys are walking to the ring in like in modern times, when guys are walking to the ring, they have some wild camera where it looks like a video game, where the guy is in focus, but the entire
Yes.
background is blurry.
A lot of, like, MLB, NFL, they use that camera
Oh,
too.
do they? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if WWE still does, but they were, and it was phenomenal because that's what the video game always looked like.
Yep.
The guy walking to the ring was in focus and everything else was blurry, and now when they did in the game, it was like, "Holy shit, this is like real life."
Yeah.
But
No, it's
again, if the gameplay's not there, you're not gonna play that game
no, you know
forever.
what? No, dude, and I fuck it like an idiot. Um, I wanted to make sure that I could be like Stone Cold and Rock, you
Mhm.
know? So like a fucking schmuck, I bought the $120 version of the game.
Ugh,
So like everything's unlocked. And
yeah.
then I tried returning it because I bought it through PlayStation Store. But once you download the content, that's it. You can't return it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
$120.
yeah, like a fucking idiot.
I saw somebody on Twitter saying it the other day, "Are people really paying $120 for
Yep.
2K?"
Yep, they are. And what's crazy too is I literally bought it last night because I just had an itch and it looked cool. I'm
Yeah.
going to play it. I played it last night. I played it tonight. I'll play it again tomorrow night. Then Wednesday, I'm flying out to Vegas. Then when
Oh,
I
yeah?
come back Sunday night, it's time for MLB The Show. So that $120 investment will just go to complete waste.
It's gone forever.
So, but it'll be a hell of a 3 nights
Yeah.
with this game.
There is a new game getting some traction on Twitter. It's an independent game that they're trying to make. They have a preview out for it. The preview is pretty much like the intro to Revenge. I don't know if it's Revenge or if it's yeah, it's probably Revenge because the guys in No Mercy were a little too specific. So the preview looks like no Revenge or even World Tour,
Right.
where I think it's Revenge, but it's using custom characters. So they're pretty much telling you, like, look, we're making this game to be like the AKI games.
Yeah.
It's called Ultra Pro Wrestling. It's on Kickstarter right now. You can go to ultraprowrestling.com and then there's a link right there to get to Kickstarter. So they were looking for 17,000 pounds. I guess I forget what that comes out to. 17,000 pounds is what they were getting to make the game. They're way past 40,000 pounds. You can spend like $18, US dollars, and get the game on Steam when it comes out. And again, it looks to be just like the AKI games.
Yeah.
But of course, they'll add some new fun stuff in there too.
Right.
Now, also what came out The artist who did those 2 pieces of artwork, the Stone Cold one and the other one, and then the video I did with all the different artwork, Hal Haney, he's been putting out a bunch of character designs just for his own created characters because he wanted to make a video game one day, and apparently he's talked to these folks and he struck a deal, and now his characters are gonna be in this game too.
Oh wow.
So it's cool that, again, here comes a new game, probably has the same mechanics as, any of the other AKI games because that's what it is. The graphics look like the old AKI games, which I'm totally fine with.
Well,
I thought the
you see the new AEW game coming out, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
that's
whenever.
yeah, dude. I don't know why it keeps getting pushed back.
I think we lost Pat, he's not interested in the video game talk.
Oh
Take
no.
care, Pat.
But that game looks sick. That's clearly an AKI engine, but with sick graphics.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, the
game's gonna be
graphics look
nuts.
better, but that too, people are bitching about the graphics.
Well, you know what it is? It still has that feel. Like it's basically No Mercy, just like a lot sharper and cleaned up, but it's
Yeah.
still cartoonish looking because like that's just the style of game. It's gonna be awesome.
See,
Once
I
these
have no
fucking
problem
idiots
with that.
play it, they're gonna love it.
Yeah,
Because the
I
people
like
the
the
people bitching 100% didn't play No Mercy because they probably weren't old enough and,
mhm.
you know.
I like the blocky looking cartoonish
Yeah,
design.
but again, it's like this I watched videos, it's, like, cleaned up. It's like
Mhm.
it looks great.
The thing with that is that they have no idea when that game's gonna come out.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently, there was so much blood in it
Oh,
at one point that they were getting a mature rating on it, and they didn't want that because it wouldn't sell because,
yeah,
Kenny Omega, who's one of the wrestlers, who's also, like, one of the head designers on the game, because he knows wrestling video games, he's trying to make it like No Mercy, but
yeah,
new. He goes, "Man, you could make it look like a crime scene. There'd be
yeah,
blood everywhere."
yeah,
But they had to somehow figure out how to tone that down because they'd get in trouble for the mature rating on the game.
mm,
And it doesn't. It looks very cool. I hope it's just like No Mercy. I hope it's awesome. But, they have no idea when it's gonna come out.
yeah, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Amazon says, like, December of, like, this year, but
Oh,
that's
really?
just
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
it's a
something
guess.
else said, like a month ago, 2 months ago,
Yeah,
it said March or May or something this year.
yeah,
Yeah, they have no fucking clue when the game's gonna come out, which sucks, and so many people have pre-ordered it already, but
yeah. No,
no
it
idea
looks
when it's
sick.
coming.
I'm definitely getting it once it comes out.
Yeah, I'd like to check it out, for sure,
Yeah,
but I actually backed the Kickstarter for Ultra Pro Wrestling, because I could play it on Steam. I can download it on my computer and play it on Steam, and if it plays like AKI and I've got a USB 64 controller,
yeah.
you just like it. Can't wait to check that out. So speaking of video games, um, kind of, um, you've seen the trailer for Super Mario Brothers?
Mhm.
And do you know now they're looking to make a Nintendo cinematic universe?
I saw like a headline on IGN,
Yeah.
but I didn't read it.
So there's Super Mario Brothers. They've apparently already announced Donkey Kong Country,
Mm,
and rumor has it that Illumination bought the rights for The Legend of Zelda. So that would be awesome.
yeah,
I wanna see a live action, like I've said this 100 times, and I wish I had the skill and the time to write it. A live action, like, Lord of the Rings-esque Legend of Zelda movie
yeah,
trilogy. I would love to see that. But if they can make a cartoon one that's kinda just as cool, I mean, take it a little more seriously than Super Mario Brothers, that would
yeah,
be cool. But if they are doing that, I wonder if they're eventually building up to a Super Smash Brothers movie.
mm,
Because if they're tying them all together, even I mean, like, Donkey Kong is in Super Mario Brothers, but
yeah,
no one in Zelda has anything to do with anything else in Nintendo.
right.
But, I mean, if these keep making money, then, yeah, they could keep making them for sure.
Yeah,
That'd be
what
wild.
when Mario comes out, what, April 6th, right, or something like that?
Yeah, it's 16th, maybe?
Yeah, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be taking the boys to see that.
Yeah, that looks cool for sure. Yeah, my son would definitely love that one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
and
no good kid movies has been out
yeah,
lately.
that's what the last thing one they saw was Ant-Man, 'cause that was, like, the only kid movie out, and every time I take it on the whiz the other day, and even, like, at the small theater that's only playing 3 movies, I can't even remember them all, but Cocaine Bear was one of them, and the other 2 were like, Cocaine Bear, Scream, and something else. I was like, "Okay, none of
You
these
could
movies
bring
I
your
could t."
kids to Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, they just, they just learn what cocaine is on the fly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them were kids movies to take them, so it's like, "Okay, I guess no trip to the movies today."
Me and the wife brought the kids to see Creed 3
Really?
because we wanted to see. Because, dude, I fucking love those movies, and I wanted to see it before like spoilers ruined it. So we saw it the weekend it came out,
Yeah.
and like we couldn't, like babysitter wasn't happening. Like we just didn't have time, so we said, "Fuck it." Sunday night, we all went.
Is it rated R?
Uh, no, actually, it's PG-13, but
Okay.
there's stuff that whatever, they're fine.
Yeah. It's like sex is the only thing I wanna keep. I mean,
And there is
uh
really nothing like it's you'll see like them making out, and then it's clear it leads to that, but you don't see it.
yeah, which,
So
like, I've watched, like, some SVU with my kids,
yeah,
which is bad, but again, like, usually while they're falling asleep, we'll put it on so they don't really pay attention to it much. But there's
yeah,
a lot more innuendos in that show. So, yeah, I mean, they've seen fighting on TV a ton, they've heard a ton of cursing.
yeah,
So it's really just, like, sex is the only thing I worry about, not corrupting their little minds with, but, you know, again, it's never that bad. So taking them to see that don't sound so bad. And it's not like it's, like, violent confrontation and people are getting killed. I mean, it's a professional boxing match.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
That
sport.
that exposing your kids to sex reminds me of that Modern Family episode where they walk in.
They walking at them while they're having
Yeah.
sex.
I don't know
Yeah.
what they were doing, but whatever they were, Dad was winning.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
My house, fucking forget about it. I between my kids and my 5 dogs,
yeah,
I can't even look at my wife fucking cross-eyed before one of the dogs was like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr,"
yeah,
like, chill the fuck out, alright?
yeah,
We haven't even done anything,
yeah,
relax. And then, yeah, and if it's not them, it's the fucking kids barreling in.
yeah.
Forget about it, ridiculous.
Little fucking cock blocks.
Yeah, you ain't like yeah, I know. I've got 7 of them in my house.
Mm,
So I had a few other things that weren't kinda they're not relevant anymore because I feel like they're a big deal. Tiger Woods and his girlfriend, I don't care about anymore.
yeah,
Jake Paul almost getting jumped by Floyd Mayweather, who gives a shit?
yeah,
Um, but the last thing I had and,
yeah. And
so every Wednesday.
I'm ready for this one,
Yeah. I'm
dude.
pretty sure I saw this week's episode. Um,
I
but
haven't
yeah,
yet.
you
I
haven't.
No, and like
Oh, wait,
I'm
no, they're
going.
not this week's, last week's, I mean.
So I'm probably gonna watch it on the plane uh tomorrow. That and like the new Ted Lasso episode. Ted
Oh, I'm
Lasso
behind on
came
Ted
out
Lasso.
last week. It's
Oh, I gotta check that out.
you're only one episode behind.
Okay.
But I'll watch those on the plane. But dude, I love Mandalorian. This fucking
That's what we're talking
season,
about. Mandalorian is so fucking
snooze
good.
fest. Snooze fest this season.
Mandalorian?
Oh, dude, I can't. I'm like falling asleep every episode. It's just not.
Really?
I feel like it's not what it was.
Okay. So, you know, okay,
I don't know. I
it's
just
tough
feel
to
like it's
say,
not as good.
there's not a lot of action so far. The episodes almost seem like they go really fast when they didn't before.
From what I understand, this week's episode or is the most recent episode. The memes, I guess he's not in it a lot. It's like a Mandalorian episode, but he's not really in it. Kind of like the Boba Fett show. I saw that that
Yeah.
one meme where James Franco's getting hung, and it's like, oh, first time, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Mandalorian. Like, oh man, a whole episode, and I was barely in it. And then she goes to Boba Fett, like, oh, first time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see, because I have Disney? I do have Disney Plus. Hopefully, I'm still logged into it. Because I don't remember if I've missed an episode or
There's
not.
three. There's three so far. I
Okay.
I watched the first two. I haven't watched the third one yet. So
Okay,
I'll watch the third one and the fourth one on the plane.
okay. So the 3rd one's not bad. I didn't think so.
Yeah, I didn't
I
see
thought
it
the
yet.
show started out amazing, where, like, they're the one kid who's a Mandalorian or whatever, and some monster comes out of the water,
Yes.
and he
Yeah.
comes friggin' Mando blowing him away. Like, that
Yeah,
was
no,
cool.
that was good. But then the second half of that episode was, I don't know, and then the second episode itself was, I don't know. It's not grabbing me. Like, I'm obviously not going to quit on it. I'm going to keep watching it,
Yeah.
but it's just not. I don't feel like it compares to the first 2 seasons so far.
So far, I mean, it's only 3 episodes, but a lot of people say that
Right.
about Boba Fett, and I liked Boba Fett, and probably that
Well,
last episode of Boba Fett was, like, one of the best shows ever.
yeah, I like that too, but um, I like Mandalorian a lot better.
Yeah, 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 the
Did
first
you
2
did you
seasons of
like the
Mando, forget about it.
Obi-Wan show?
I did like the Obi-Wan
I
show. It
I
was
loved it.
slow,
I loved the scenes when, like, more like when Vader's in there, because like he's
it
such
picks up.
a he's such a forgot not he's not forgotten, but he's just, you don't get to see new stuff of him anymore, because obviously in the timeline he's fucking been dead for a while, you
Yeah,
know. So it's cool that they're like filling in the gaps.
and
I
they
thought that
do
was
shit like
sick.
when he gets, like, half his mask blown off and he's still
Yeah.
Hayden Christensen, and they're
Yep.
talking like, actually like the guys that used to be friends, which is cool.
Yeah.
That stuff added to the show for sure.
Yeah.
I heard Andor was excellent. People have said Andor is, like, the best one.
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
Me neither. I haven't watched
Yeah.
any of it, but people are saying it's the best Star Wars
Isn't
show.
it only like 4 or 5 episodes?
I
So
don't
it's
know.
short.
I haven't given it a chance. I heard it's like a not like a spy thriller or like a heist movie or something. It's something like that. It's not
Yeah.
super action packed, but it's like almost like a little political thriller type deal. I don't know. Apparently, it's really, really
It's
good.
got a Rogue One theme, you know?
Yeah,
Or
exactly. That's
feel
that's what
to
I
it.
thought when I thought about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, I think Mandalorian is excellent. I actually just listened to there's a podcast which I don't know how I haven't heard of it before. It's called Smartless, and it's Sean Hayes, Will Arnett, and Jason Bateman.
Mm,
They're the 3 hosts, and they just had Jon Favreau on, and they talked about Mandalorian.
nice.
And yeah, but also too, Pedro Pascal was just on the Graham Norton show, and he said Baby Yoda, and he was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I just said Baby Yoda." Like he thought he was in trouble because he just said
Yeah,
Baby Yoda.
that's
Maybe
funny.
meanwhile, Jon Favreau was on the show, and he was like, "Oh, you got the Baby Yoda up there on the wall." And
Yeah,
I think Sean Hayes was like, "Wait, you're not allowed to say Baby Yoda, right? Can't you not say that?" He's like, but you know what it is. It's not Baby Yoda, obviously, but
yeah.
yeah." So
Dude, it's so funny that Baby Yoda doesn't even sound right anymore, yet the whole first season, that's all he was referred to as, because you
yeah,
didn't know his name.
yep,
But now it sounds weird saying it.
yeah. You don't find it till what is it the end of? Oh no, it's like the halfway through the second season. Because who says it? Ashoka finds out his
Yeah,
name,
yep,
right? Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, because she can speak his language or understands him or whatever the
yeah.
fuck.
But yeah, they talk about that with like the deep fake technology about Mark Hamill looking, like he's 20 years old again,
Yeah.
which was unbelievable.
Oh,
Again, same deal that they can do that.
that episode was fucking awesome.
Unbelievable. And you're still thinking the whole time. I was telling my dad about it and I was getting the chills and my dad was just smiling listening to me talk about it.
Yeah,
'Cause you're watching like, wait, are they gonna do it? No.
yeah.
How are they gonna
No,
do it?
I
Is it
know.
him? Is it really?
It was fucking awesome.
And then once you see the green lightsaber, you're like, "No fucking
Yeah,
way."
and he
Oh,
just
I'm getting chills
fucking
talking about it now.
he just wrecks shop in there. He
Yep.
just fucks everyone up. He's like peak force powers, Luke, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
He just destroys everything.
Yeah. Oh, man, it was great. I'm gonna go watch that episode again
Yeah.
now. But I think, yeah, I saw somebody had a theory that The Mandalorian does not refer to Din Djarin, it refers to Grogu. That Grogu will be the Mandalorian.
Hmm.
I don't think that's the
Yeah, I don't
case.
that'd be kinda funny.
Yeah. But that's why, like I mentioned too, if you saw my notes, I mentioned, do you think we'll see Grogu in a little Mando helmet and
Yeah,
armor?
that would be stupid.
That would sell a lot of merchandise.
Oh, of course, and
And that's what that's what
they
it's
might
about.
do it just for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly why. 5 minutes after that episode airs, there's a fucking
Oh, yeah.
there's a Mando armor Grogu Funko Pop that's
Oh,
flying off the
100%.
shelves.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. But yeah, I think I don't know, it's good for me right now. I'm digging it. Um, but, I guess,
Yeah, dude, I'm not giving up on it. I love it too much. It just I don't know. Hopefully it
yeah,
picks
yeah.
up.
Again, only 2 episodes in. See how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, can't wait for more. That's The Mandalorian on Disney Plus every Wednesday.
You don't need to fucking plug them. They're doing fine.
I know. Ugh. All right, so that brings us right up to our end time.
Look at that. What
Yep,
timing?
got my 3D printer working.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I made 2 little boats and a rose.
Wow.
Yeah, each one took about 2 hours. I'm trying to think what else I can make.
Oh, before we log off, because these are right next to me. So the Mets shipped me my trophies.
Oh, I saw your
Dude,
wife post them.
so I got 3 of them. You ready?
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at this fucking thing.
Holy shit.
Look at it.
Holy shit, and that's I can't see because of the glare. Which one is that one?
This one is the Howard Johnson Most RBIs Award.
Holy shit, look at that
Yeah.
fucking trophy.
Oh, wait. Just you wait. Here, I'll go.
Smallest to largest?
Well, that this is the smallest, but still a decent sized one.
Yeah.
You got this guy right here.
Wow, man.
This is the Darryl Strawberry Rookie of the Year.
That's awesome.
And then
And
you
for
ready?
the money you spent to get those trophies out of it too? I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
sure you had to earn the trophies, but
You ready for this fucking one? Dude, this thing's fucking heavy as fuck. Dude, wait till you see this. You ready? This is nuts. Look at this fucking thing. Look at this.
hold
Wait,
on,
hang
you
on, I'm
froze a
getting.
little bit. There we go.
Look at this fucking thing.
Holy shit.
This thing is heavy as
That's
hell.
the size of your upper
Solid.
body.
Yeah, look at this.
Wow.
Nuts. And this one's the batting title one, the Cleon Jones best batting average.
Holy shit.
Dude, that thing weighs like fucking 30 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Wild,
wild.
dude. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just got shipped to the house. The one showed up Thursday, and then the other 2 showed up on Saturday.
Wow.
And the one monster one had 2 boxes because the bronze top was in one box, and then the
Oh,
rest of
okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure just shipping them was a fucking shitload of money.
Oh my god, yeah, this thing I'm telling you, that weighs at least 30 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's awesome. That's cool,
Oh,
man.
dude.
Like you earn those, you know, so it's
Oh
pretty cool.
yeah, no, they're awesome. I don't know where the
Yeah.
hell I'm gonna put them though, but
Yeah.
right now they're just on the pool table.
That's that's super cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yep. All right, man. Well, got anything else to plug besides your athleticism?
Nope, that's about it. Oh, yeah, Mandalorian, Disney
Yeah.
Plus. For those of you
Catch it every Wednesday.
that didn't hear it, yeah.
Yep. So as usual, follow Spear Studios on YouTube and join our Facebook group and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And you can get issue 2 of my comic Championship Wrestling League, which just came out today, March 20th, for $3.99 on globalcomics.com. Comics with an X on the end. Yep. So it's only digital right now. I may run a Kickstarter to pay for some shipping because that shit is expensive.
Hmm.
I also made a video that I put on YouTube where I went through my whole process on how my comic went from like an idea to me actually turning it into print books. It's about 47 minutes long, but yeah, I kind of just sat down one day and just spouted out everything I did and what it cost and how I found artists and all that stuff like that. So that's out there too on the Spear Studios website. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at mikespeerjr, and in there I've got one of those little linker websites you can click on and see the links for everything that's out there. So thank you for listening. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe and all that good stuff you're supposed to do with everything else.
Hell yeah.
And I think that's gonna do it for this week.
Sounds good.
All righty, man. We'll
All right,
we'll
man.
see if we can keep the streak going.
Yeah.
All right. Have yourself a good night, man.
All right, bro. Later.
Thank you, folks. Bye bye.